Last week we were looking at how to crochet the bobble stitch when you are using just the one yarn on the row or the whole project even. You can watch that video, the link is in the description. Now today we are looking at a bit more colorful work, crocheting the bobble stitch so that the bobbles are different color from the background. And even in this there are two different ways of doing it. Here you can see that it's a one color on the one row. These are in a row. Or you can also make it in such a way that each bobble is a different color. I have these ones here just without any order, but you can of course also make them in a line, each one a different color. So let's see how it goes. I have left the yarn ends here. That will help us see which way we have been doing it. I will first make a row where the bobbles are all the same color. The yarn for the bobbles runs inside your stitches here, so it shows a tiny bit, but not much and not from a distance. You need a base of some sort, and it can be absolutely anything. The thing to remember just is that all the rows where you are making the bobbles need to be single crochet, using the American term. To start a single crochet row, I chain one and turn. And then I'll take the second color. When we make the bobble, it goes to the back side from where we are working. So bring the second yarn in front of the work and hold it there. And then start crocheting single crochets in such a way that the yarn stays inside the stitches. So you go from both sides of that yarn to make your stitch. I'll make a few before making the bobble. So the yarn stays there. It's hidden inside the stitches. I'll make 5. And here the bobble, bring the base color forward here out of the way and take the other one as a working yarn, whichever way you hold your working yarn. And then we'll make 5 double crochets, again the American term. But we don't finish it, any of them. Leave the last stage undone and leave the stitch on the hook. And then 4 more like that, all into the same stitch. Three, 4, and 5. And you know you have enough when you have 6 loops, 6 stitches on the hook. 5 in the bobble color and 1 in the base color. Then yarn over and pull the yarn through all of these at one go. There. You can tighten that a bit. And then we continue, and the bobble yarn, the orange one here, again goes inside the stitches. So move the base yarn towards the back where you can hold onto it and work using it, and the other one stays in front. And insert the hook, and we are making a single crochet again using the base yarn around the orange yarn. Like that, and you need to make it quite tight so the bobble stays where it is, here. And then you might want to tighten it a little bit, but not too much. And then continue like that. Again, single crochets with that orange yarn inside the stitches. Say I'll make about 6 in here until I make the next bobble. Here. So the yarn is in there. You may want to tighten it a bit but again not too much if it shows a bit. Then again the base yarn forward, and we'll make a bobble using the other yarn. 5 double crochets into the next stitch. 5. Here, and then yarn over and through all of them. And you can push it backwards a bit. And then if you have a very big stitch here, then tighten it a bit. And after that we continue just as before. The orange yarn goes inside the stitches of the blue yarn. There. And just finish off the row like this, or make more bobbles depending on what you are working on. Here I am at the end of the row, and then I just leave that yarn. You need to have at least one row in between two bobble rows. I'll chain 2 and I'll have a row of double crochets here. So you just crochet until you get to the bobble, and then we'll look at that here. And the only thing you need to watch for when you are working past this here bobble, that you don't increase stitches by putting 2 in one place somewhere. So 1 stitch into every stitch. And here you could just as well have half double crochets, trebles, anything at all, but whatever it is, you have 1 stitch into each stitch so that it stays straight. Unless of course you are working on something where you do increase, but that's not for this tutorial. There. So now I've gone past that, and you see that it's completely flat on the back side. The bobbles are always on the one side. And then just finish off the row. I made a few rows in between, and now I'll make 2 different colors of bobbles on the same row. When we look at the wrong side of this here bit that has all the bobbles in different colors, you see that each one has been done with a separate piece of yarn. The yarn also runs inside the stitches a bit before and after the bobble, because if you just started the new yarn where the bobble starts, it would be harder to make it tidy, and that it would be easy to finish off the yarns. I haven't finished these ones off yet, but I will pass them a little bit towards there, inside the stitches still. I'll start the row just the same, chain 1 and turn, and make a few single crochets. And then you need to pass the yarn inside 4 or 5 stitches before the bobble. So I could start here. Take a new yarn, and just like before, I'll put it here in front and crochet it into the stitches. 4 or 5 stitches. Depends a bit on how heavy your yarn is. Here's 4 now. And then I pull this one forward and make the bobble with this other yarn just as I did here. So 5 into this here. And then pull through all of them. Tighten this a little bit. Push that back. And take the base yarn so you can continue working with it. Put this here bobble color yarn inside the stitches for 4 or 5 stitches. Single crochets. So otherwise we are working exactly like in the previous one, just that we then cut that yarn when we don't need it anymore. So here now I'm leaving this here and cutting it in a minute, and then I start a different color yarn just the same way. And if your bobbles are very close together, then you actually end up having two yarns at the same spot. I won't do that at the moment. And then when you need a new one, then just the same with using a different color yarn inside the stitches for a while, and then make the bobble here, and then I start making the bobble with this here. So this is how you'll make all the ones with a different color, each one individually. You can make so many lovely and colorful projects using this technique. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and click the bell so you'll always know when I post new videos. Thank you for watching.